All right, my name is Paula Hines Lonergan, and I have a confession. I guess you probably say I've confessed a whole lot. Please share, like this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I just wanted to say something. Several months ago, I started seeing a new therapist, and he immediately was able to diagnose me with dissociative identity disorder. And it used to be called multiple personalities. Now, I I made a couple of videos on it, as my, sharing basically what happens sometimes when a person has been sexually abused as a child, that they, in order to cope, they developed alternates, I guess we'll say, so that they don't have to live with the pain that they're experiencing or the abuse that they're experiencing at the time. But now I'll be honest with you, those few videos that I made on dissociative identity disorder, I took them down because I started to have problems accepting that that could be something that I actually have. Um, and that's hard because you at me at 51 have lived a very full and complete life, and then to learn something about yourself that is so incredibly unusual, unique, but yet at the same time makes sense. But it's still not easy. Um, four, no, it's one out of four, I think, or is it, you know, persons will develop some type of mental disorder, you know, um, in their lifetime. So it's not uncommon, but there is a certain amount of shame that comes with it, even as there's a certain amount of shame that comes with being sexually abused. Um, but the reason I'm kind of saying this is because I imagine that there's others, and in fact, I know there are others who may be suffering from the same disorder with the same feelings um, of insecurity, uh, shame in connection to it, or even just maybe not understanding it. But really, developing multiple identities, even as crazy as it might seem, is actually a coping mechanism. And that is what helped me to cope with the abuse that I suffered as a child for so long in my life. And that enabled me to become the person that I am. The challenge is to integrate all of my alters, I guess you'll say, so that I can become more whole. Um, Whether a child is abused, touched by someone one time, whether they're shown pornography one time or 100 times, that shatters a child's trust. It shatters their sense of self, and it affects their mind as well as their body. And it can last a lifetime. That's why I guess I have the desire to speak up the way that I am, because I realize and I see not just in myself but in others how they are affected by the selfishness of persons that take advantage of children. So tonight I'm going to share those earlier dissociative videos, and if there's someone out there that also has the disorder, um, and maybe not different personalities, but maybe just young alters, let's talk and let's continue to heal. My name is Paula Hines Lonergan. Time's up for me to be silenced. My Silent. My email address is timesupforsilence@gmail.com.